This is how you can get free Nova drops fast in Brawl Stars. Now, as you guys know, the Star Nova event is finally here, and players can open these Nova drops, which give a ton of free rewards, including these Star Nova skins. These Nova drops also contribute towards this Finx damage meter, which can get you the Void Master Finx skin for free. But there's a lot of players that are struggling to get more Nova drops fast, and because of this, players are struggling to deal damage to Void Master Finx and get a bunch of free rewards. But have no fear, Kashewz Gaming is here. By the end of this video, you will know the best and fastest ways to get Nova drops, and you'll be able to unlock this Finx skin along with a bunch of rewards like these Star Nova skins. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe because I'm on my way to 200,000 subscribers, okay? So yeah, the first way to get Nova drops is arguably the most important tip that you need to follow, and it's actually the best way to get the most Nova drops during this event. And that is to complete your daily wins every day throughout this event. Now, if you look down at the bottom right, you can see that the first and last star drop have now been replaced with Nova drops, so you can literally get 2 Nova drops for free just by getting your daily wins today. You would have to get all 6 wins though, since the last Nova drop is all the way at the end. Thank you for that, Supercell. Now, if you thought that you can only get 2 Nova drops from the daily wins, you were wrong. According to Brawl Stars, we'll obviously be getting 2 Nova drops from the daily wins every day throughout the event, but on lucky days, you'll actually be able to get 6 Nova drops instead of 2. So all of these star drops would be gone, and you would straight up get 6 Nova drops if you manage to get all 6 wins. But wait, there is even more. Apparently, there's also going to be a luckiest day as well, and you can get 2 Nova drops per win in the daily win meter. So that adds up to 12 Nova drops if you manage to get the luckiest day meter, and that is from 6 wins, bro. Even without the lucky and luckiest days, you're still guaranteed to get 56 Nova drops, and that is if you manage to get 2 Nova drops per day from the daily wins. But I'm pretty sure that every player will manage to get some lucky days and even the luckiest days during this event, so you're definitely able to get more than 56 Nova drops just from getting your daily wins. And yeah, if you've made it this far into the video, comment how much damage you've done to Void Master Finx. The next way to get more Nova drops is to participate in the good old boss fights. Now, we're going to be having 2 bosses that you can fight during this event. We have the Void Collab boss fight and the Void Master Finx boss fight. And you can actually get a bunch of Nova drops just by beating these boss fights. The Void Collab boss fight will begin during the 3rd week of the event, and it is basically a 5v1 event with the crystal modifier. Usually with boss fights, there's a bunch of stages that you have to complete, like normal, hard, expert, master, and you get the point. So if you manage to complete all of these stages of the Void Collab boss fight, you'll be able to get a bunch of Nova drops. Now, I'm not sure if Brawl Stars is giving a Nova drop for every stage of the boss fight, but you'll still be able to get some Nova drops just by completing these boss fight stages. So don't worry. And usually Brawl Stars ends up rotating the boss fight, so you can expect each boss fight to maybe appear 2 or 3 times during the event. So that is even more Nova drops. The Void Master Finx boss fight will start in the 4th week of the event, and it's pretty much the same concept as a Void Collab boss fight. So you'll be able to get some good old Nova drops from that boss fight as well. Apparently, the Void Master Finx boss fight is a bit difficult, and you'll have to defeat him twice in 1 round apparently. So yeah, make sure to look out for these boss fights in the game modes tab during the 3rd and 4th week of the event, because completing these boss fights can give you some good old Nova drops, which can help you deal damage to Void Master Finx and unlock his skin. The next way to get Nova drops is arguably one of the easiest tips you can follow, and that is to complete your good old Mega Quest. Now, if you head over to the Mega Quest tab, you can see that there's a bunch of new Mega Quests that you can complete in exchange for Nova drops. As you can see, the first Mega Quest gives you 3 Nova drops, the 3rd Mega Quest gives you 6 Nova drops, the 5th Mega Quest gives you 3 Nova drops, the 7th Mega Quest gives you 3 more Nova drops, and you guessed it, the 9th Mega Quest gives you another 3 Nova drops. So if you complete all of these Mega Quests as a free-to-play player, you're getting a total of 18 Nova drops. 18 Nova drops, dude. And if you have the Brawl Pass, you have access to 2 bonus Mega Quests, and each of these quests gives you 6 Nova drops. Now, on top of the Mega Quest, Brawl Stars sometimes releases some special quests over here in the quest tab during events. These quests can range from getting a certain amount of wins with a brawler to even dealing a certain amount of damage with brawlers. Now, right now, we don't have any of these special quests, but since the Star Nova event literally just started, you never know. Maybe Supercell will become Generous Cell and add some special quests in the quest tab that gives you even more Nova drops. And yeah, stay tuned for the final tip, because this tip is extremely important for getting some extra Nova drops fast. Alright, if you want to get even more Nova drops, listen up, okay? The next tip is to look out for free Nova drop offers in the shop. Now, during events, Brawl Stars sometimes gives out freebies in the shop. Since the Star Nova event just started, we unfortunately don't have any Nova drop freebies in the shop right now, but I'm sure that Brawl Stars will give us some free Nova drops in the shop throughout the event. During previous Brawl Stars events like the Brawloween event, we ended up having some bugs that Brawl Stars had to fix. And usually when Brawl Stars fixes these bugs, we end up going into maintenance breaks for several hours. And players usually get frustrated because of this. So what does Brawl Stars do in this case? They give out some good old compensation gaming. For example, there were some matchmaking issues in the Brawloween event, so Brawl Stars decided to give players 30 free candy as compensation. So if there's any sort of bugs or maintenance breaks during the Star Nova event, you can most likely expect some free rewards as compensation from Brawl Stars. Stars. And because Nova Drops are the main reward of this event, the compensation would most likely be some good old Nova Drops. On top of compensation, Brawl Stars randomly throws in some freebies in the shop during their events, and this can include a freebie chain with a bunch of free rewards. They actually did this for the Katana Kingdom event, as you can see. So during the Star Nova event, maybe Brawl Stars will randomly release a freebies chain that includes some Nova Drops. This tip is a great way to get some extra Nova Drops, and it can be really helpful, especially if you're really close to defeating Voidmaster Finx, or if you're trying to level up the Star Girls and unlock the Star Nova skins as well. The next way to get Nova Drops fast is to spend your gems on these Nova Drop offers right over here. Now you're probably thinking, Kashewz, these Nova Drops cost gems, how do I get them? Listen up, okay? If you're lucky enough to save a good amount of gems from previous Brawl Stars events and previous Brawl Passes, and whatever other ways to get gems, you're in luck. You can consider using these saved gems towards these Nova Drop offers right over here. There's also a chain offer where you can get 3 Nova Drops for 69 gems, and it just increases as you progress through this chain. Even if you're trying to open 1 Nova Drop, it's only 33 gems, which isn't even that bad. And you have a chance of getting some crazy rewards like one of the Star Nova skins. If you've got hundreds of gems saved up and you need more Nova Drops, you can also get 8 Nova Drops for 167 gems. Now you're probably asking, what if I don't have enough gems? Let me explain. Now let's say that you only have 20 gems. The new Brawl Pass season just came out, and as a free-to-play player, you're guaranteed to get 50 gems just by completing the free track of the Brawl Pass. You can also get gems from the daily streak thing. You don't really get that many gems from the daily streak, to be honest, but listen, every gem counts, okay? And if you head over to the Mega Quest, completing one of the Mega Quests rewards you with 15 gems. So if you had 20 gems, let's say, and end up completing this Mega Quest, you would already have enough gems to purchase this Nova Drop offer right over here. The Nova Drops themselves can also give you gems. You actually have a 0.1% chance of pulling 100 gems from the Nova Drops, which is pretty low, but if you manage to get lucky and end up getting 100 gems, you can use those gems towards these Nova Drop offers right over here and open more Nova Drops. Even if you manage to complete the entire Brawl Pass as a free-to-play player, that is enough gems to get these 2 Nova Drops right over here. It is that easy, dude. But yeah, we are on to the final tip for getting Nova Drops fast in Brawl Stars. This tip might be a bit challenging, but you can easily get some extra Nova Drops just by following this tip. And that is to complete the Star Nova challenge. Now the Star Nova challenge is going to start somewhere near the end of the event, and you'll be able to get some Nova Drops just by getting some wins in this challenge. The challenge mainly rewards you with 2 player icons that sort of connect, but you can get a total of 4 Nova Drops just by completing this challenge, which is an actual W. This is going to be a challenge with 4 lives, so you really have to make sure that you're using the correct brawlers for this challenge. The last thing that you want to do is use the incorrect brawlers, and for this challenge, you also want to make sure that you play with an effective and like-minded team. This will give you a better chance to complete this challenge and get those 4 Nova Drops. But yeah, you're probably wondering, if I follow these tips, will I be able to defeat Voidmaster Finx and get his skin? Well, according to Brawl Stars, if you play every day throughout the entire event, you'll be able to collect over 100 Nova Drops. In order to get the Voidmaster Finx skin and defeat Finx, you're going to need to open exactly 100 Nova Drops according to Brawl Stars. So as long as you participate in this event every day and follow the tips in this video, you'll easily be able to open over 100 Nova Drops, get the Voidmaster Finx skin, and even a chance of getting these Star Nova skins as well. The Nova Drops can also give you some other crazy rewards like 100 gems, legendary skins, brawlers from the epic to legendary rarity, a bunch of resources, and so much more. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, click on this video to see a full guide on how to use Clancy in Brawl Stars.